To remove these screws from the back cover, we have 6. We have 2 here, one in the center. We have one right here, one right here, and one over here. Here's a look at the back cover off. Now the screws are different. There's 2 types of screws for the cover. The 2 bottom holes there, and then that center one right there are this kind of machine looking threads, and then there's these kind of wood looking thread screws, and they go at the top and over the side. I also wanted to say that these are actually T25s. Yeah, I was using a T25. I just really couldn't read that. But yeah, that is a T25. So all these are T25s. Now's a good time to blow off any debris, dirt, anything around the cover and spark plug. Okay, so we've got this one screw holding the rocker cover on. It is a T25. It was a little tighter. I did break that earlier. Had to use 2 hands. I had to hold the machine while doing that, but alright, we're going to take it off. Alright, it's going to be a gasket, so hopefully we don't damage that gasket or we'll have to replace it. Probably use a flathead screwdriver if you don't have a Torx. So what I'm doing, I can't see very good in there. I've got a screwdriver. I put some tape because you don't want to get the piston wedged into the cylinder wall and scratch it. And I'm just pulling it gently until I get to the very top, to the piston head is at the very top. Alright, so that's where it's at now, but that's not the compression stroke because these are very, very tight. At least I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and send it back down and then pull it back up and see if these are any looser. And if they are, that's where I'm going to adjust it from. So yeah, really tight. Alright, let's go ahead and bring it back down. Probably put too much tape on. I think that's alright, it's going back up. Alright, let's go back down. I have to do that. Okay, that's where we that's where we were starting from, so let's bring it back down and back up one more time. I think right there. Yeah, let's stop it right there. All right, we're going to stop it right there, and they are looser. That's where we're going to make our adjustments at. All right, so that's where I'm at, and that's the kind of movement I've got. May have to do it several times. You know, it'll easily dip down before you know it. So you know, yeah, it may take more than 2 or 3 times to do it. Let's go ahead and find our feeler gauge. Okay, so we need to put our gauge in between the valve stem, which is at the bottom, and then the top there will be the rocker arm, and the spec for that is between 0.003 thousandths, I guess, to 0.006 thousandths of an inch, or 0.076 to 152 millimeters or micrometers. The smallest feeler gauge that I have is the 0.006 or the 152 micrometer. So that's what I'm going to use. Now I'll try to make it very tight. What you really want is to be able to put it in there without really any kind of real restriction, I guess. You know, touching, but not going to be able to do that with this one here. So yeah, we want to get it a little bit tight, or we're just won't even go in there, I guess, to get in this range here. So to do this, I'm going to start on the intake one, and I'm going to find out where we're at. I think we can probably get it through there. That's not bad already. Let's check exhaust. So I got this tarnish built up here, so I kind of got to feel it over here. Yeah, this one, exhaust may be a little too tight. It's really not bad, to tell you the truth. Let's mess around with it. I'll open it up and make sure that I told you right as far as the direction of clearance. Clockwise is going to close the clearance. Counterclockwise is opening the clearance. So right now I want to close it, so we're going to go ahead and turn it clockwise. Yeah, one. All right, let's turn it back counterclockwise just a little bit. I think that's pretty good, and that's kind of where we were anyway. All right, so now we're going to go with the exhaust. That one's tight. I can't even get the gauge in there, so we're going to go counterclockwise. I think it might have been stuck. Let's go back clockwise. Just a little bit more clockwise. Maybe a little bit more. All right, I think that's That's where we want to be at. Maybe close them a little bit more. We will. We'll try this though. All right, we're going to put the we're going to put the cover back on, and got good rubber gasket still. Going to wipe it off a little bit here. Going back in place. That's easy. Grab our screw. I believe you're supposed to check the clearance around every 25 hours of use. Alright, so got the cover back on. Go ahead and put the back plastic cover shroud on. Yeah, there's actually 2 more seats here. You need to make sure you get the tank lined up with. One on each side. And of course, that one right there. So I got the 3 machined screws in place. Putting these last 3 in. Haven't really tightened any of them down, just kind of snugged them up a little bit so that they'll all be aligned. So I'll go ahead and tighten them up all the way, and then we will put our spark plug in. Alright, so just need to put the plug in and we are good. Got the cover nice and snug. Guess that's going to be it for checking the valve clearance on this TROYBILT 4cycle. It's the TB525CS. Thanks for watching the video. Till next time, have a nice day. Take care.